What's going on, everybody? It is a Tuesday morning. You're probably thinking, Tuesday morning? Yeah. So I'm on vacation this week from work, and I'm going to actually pick up Grant, and we're going to go hit up some places that we can't go to on Sundays because they're closed. Excuse me, sorry. So we're going to one place in Fall River for sure, or New Bedford, and we're just gonna hit random places on the way there, like Savers, and if we see any thrift stores, maybe see if there's some pawn shops down that way. We'll probably hit up some pawn stops, but I don't know. We'll see what we find, and we're gonna have some fun today. Hopefully, we're gonna find some stuff. If not, it is what it is. Sunday we're going to Brimfield, so that should be fun. I don't know how much stuff we'll find there. I always find something, so I don't ever get skunked. But sometime over there you tend to pay a little more, but sometimes you find stuff that you don't really see anywhere else. So who knows? But yeah, this week I'm off, and I'm gonna go a bunch of places this week that I can't normally go to. Tomorrow I'm going down to Warwick to go see a friend of mine that I don't get to see very often, and while I'm down there I'm going to hit up a couple places that I haven't been to since last time I went to go visit them. So yeah, so let's see what we find, and I will see you guys soon. Peace out. Hey, look, a brand new Wii nunchuck. Can you see how much this 64 is?
I didn't bring my phone.
What are you trying to look up?
I need this.
Devil May Cry. I think I picked up that Demon Stone. Went to the Reckoning. I picked that up too.
What's this?
I don't think it's worth much.
I know, I usually... Jake Dax, Max, and Pain. There's a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah, it is. What'd you find? Soul Calibur. A what?
Tingle.
Tingle from Legend of Zelda.
Wind Waker. The little fruity guy in his jumpers there.
Cool.
Isn't he also in Majora's Mask?
Okay, so he could be.
He is. I think he gives you a map or something. Yeah, he gives you a map or something. Put them back in pieces.
Oh, that's terrible.
That hasn't been a good basketball game since in my opinion. Wow, that game yeah, it's already formatted and everything. I'll let you I'll plug your system in now.
whatever you want, but it's not going to be me. I had him look at that side.
Did you forget your camera on purpose, or?
No, I didn't charge it, and I didn't know what I was going to do.
He's like, I don't do anymore.
I don't. It's terrible. Hey, do you guys have, yeah. I've asked you that,
I
but
will tell you this.
yet you're.
We will never have Symphony of the Night. We will never have Dracula X. We will never have Rondo's Blood. We will never have.
Why, it comes in and it's
Super
gone?
Castlevania.
No,
I
what?
lost it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
He loves Castlevania so much.
So he just collects them?
He has like I think 10 copies of Symphony of the Night.
Come on.
Complete, like,
Don't you think you
gorgeous
should not
films.
hoard that?
He just
That's a
loves
lot
it.
of money right there, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Several complete like Lunacy.
Super Godzilla.
I had to try and pull
Best
teeth.
game.
I had to try and pull teeth to buy one off him.
I need one.
Wait, I can read?
You know what? Next
No.
time we get one, next time we get one, he's not here, I'll stash it.
All right.
He really takes them every time?
If he sees it, yeah, he's like, I'll take it.
Shut up.
He's just, he
Lord of the Rings Volume 1?
But if someone's here and you know, they want to buy it, he'll sell it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the catch. Is if you're here before you take it, he will sell it.
Well, I don't know when he's here. This is the first time I've been here. I don't know when the next time I'm going to be able to make it down here is.
So you gotta take your time, find what you need.
Honestly, that game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good game.
And usually when we get the game, it's in really good shape.
Yeah.
It's from a collector. Almost every time we get it, it's from someone who has a lot of good games.
Grant.
I don't even know what that is.
It's called Creatures.
So these games,
Yeah, do you have some creatures?
I've never seen most of them before.
What was it, Dying Light?
And Super Nintendo was my favorite console.
Super Nintendo and PS2 are mine.
There you go.
I will see
Dying
every
Light
single
2.
Wait, can you just
game.
instead of saying
I'm kind of upset that I did that now. I bought games that I don't normally buy. And then it ends up being here too for cheaper.
If you have all the wires in the controller for the PS2, you get $20. The games are very, they all vary in price. Yeah.
There's a lot of people come here.
Which is good though,
Control all the wires.
because a lot of people don't want to pay high money for commons.
Alright, take care.
And most time when the comic goes up, we're just like,
It doesn't
nah,
make
we
sense.
have like, a lot of copies sold at that price.
Wait, do we have government help?
$22.
Yeah, good luck.
Don't do it.
No,
You want to break your controller? I mean, I just want to.
I've gone through 3.
I smashed $150 controller.
Not so far.
What is it? It's a fighting game. You're just gonna figure out their pattern.
No. It's a game where they just make it put you in a room and tell you, good luck.
Doesn't give you any
They don't hold your hands
It's an
at all.
action RPG that expects you to fight 5 heroes.
Yeah. Yeah. And his druids have like AKs and
Alright.
rifles and so on.
Yeah, you're pretty much, screwed.
It's a big screw you game.
The first trophy in every single one is you die. Yeah, all of
So,
them.
do you have any Monster Hunter World like memorabilia or any?
$5 for 10 folders.
This kid's not gonna
So it's
get any
$15.
Monster Hunter World. Like, look around this morning. Try to find some.
Uh-oh, dropping stuff.
Still playing mine.
Look, you can get.
It gets boring after a while. Same thing. See, I played the first year a lot, but it was only online. I love that one because it was like bad story.
Like, I think we need
But
to
it was
work
so short.
out.
Because I beat it. It was like 2. I played online and it was just like,
Sonic Riders.
first time it changed that much. It's kind of like Call of
You know what
Duty.
game this is?
And it sucks. You know, the company who made that is already cool.
cheated. Stuck with my
I
hands.
already have all the Skyrim ones.
She's got the same poster.
I did.
I love Skyrim. My favorite game.
You got plenty of, you can even play it on
I'll put it on my wall.
Alexa. You can play it on Alexa.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'll keep it.
Oh, look at you guys even do it.
Yeah, I have the cost one.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, when you pre-order the game, you got some version.
People are saying for Flappy Bird.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Because
god,
I
it's the
wanna
best
play
game
it.
ever.
I'm happy that game's gone.
It's not gone forever. You can actually hack it onto your phone.
What? Oh, the Flappy Birds?
You can still play it in round 1 too.
Yeah, around 1.
Great. You need the Little Mermaid?
No. I actually got the Little Mermaid. Dude, I literally just got the Little Mermaid on the NES.
Put
It was in a
online?
lot of stuff.
What?
Put that video online.
Eventually.
Bro, looks good.
Yeah, we can advertise
Make
the
all
store.
people come.
What?
We can
Gauntlet.
advertise the store. Take a picture of it.
Honestly, we've had people do it before, but it's usually like just people who just want to have a YouTube channel.
He just broke 3,000.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Still a very small fish in a very big pond.
Yeah, so this is like people who would like come in here and videotape would be they'd have like 5 subscribers,
I've got like 17.
all their friends.
Yeah.
Hey,
I got
I
two.
got 20 subscribers,
Both my exes.
and you know what? I haven't made a single video.
That's funny how that works sometimes, right?
I love it. I got 20 subscribers and haven't made a single video.
Yeah.
You all set, Jody?
Yeah, I'm just in the way.
Alright. Alright. No problem. Take care of it. Yeah.
Are these all the Dreamcast games you have, or are there anywhere else?
There's only those and where he is.
Yeah.
Right in front of him.
I know that's not bad.
Not many though. They're hard to get.
Yeah.
Where are we going home after this?
We might hear
What, you didn't want to get wrecked in Marvel vs. Capcom, dude?
I love that game.
I told Dylan let's go, and he was like, nah, I don't have to.
I know, Blake, I know.
You don't want to get wrecked?
Hey, look at all those. Hey,
What?
they got tons of DVDs. There might be a Willow over there.
I'm gonna have to look.
I think me and Dylan played what, 40 with this one?
We got Persona 4.
No, maybe it was 2 hours later.
Spawn, right? Spawn's in 3?
What? Spawn?
Yeah.
That's so talented.
Nope. Oh no, Hitachi.
Soul Calibur.
That's what I'm saying. I thought you were talking about Mortal Kombat. Spawn's in neither.
Games, go.
Something Dark Horse.
Which system? Alright. Which one are you missing?
We got Silent Hill. You got Silent Hill though, right?
The EV?
I'm with the first one.
$30. It's not bad.
I'll find
Well,
it.
where did you buy it?
I found mine.
Unless I really.
I have my original, and I found one at
And you just found out that.
I can't believe it. I remember, I don't know why I was even thinking this, but I have all the GameCube Resident Evil games. I almost sold them one time. And then I ordered, you know, I was like, oh god. How much it was actually worth.
Well, 2, 3, and put around right there. It's expensive.
Seems to be pretty driven right now.
1 shit, 0 and shit, 40 and
Hey! 4's great. That's great. Yeah, it's rocky.
7 consoles.
about Master
Not
System.
7, but maybe 7.
Even GameCube, Resident Evil 2 is still up there. It's actually gone up more because of the remake that's coming in August.
Oh, I deleted it.
It's because it's got people back wanting to get in.
Resident Evil in the box thing over there for the PS2. Is that like.
It's Resident Evil. It's all 3 Resident Evils except for
You can bring it right over here.
File 2.
Yeah,
So it's Outbreak 1,
all the wires.
Code Veronica, and
But they Oh, yeah. Possibly, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Street Fighter Anniversary
They're
Edition.
gone.
games Kings Odyssey someone?
Oh my gosh.
There's tons of stuff here.
There's a lot of
I mean, actually, you know what the messed up part is?
What?
I have this for the I have the thing for the Switch, and I'm over there looking at more.
You didn't use the entire name. So you don't count. You're not a comedian. Just go. Don't touch me.
Death by degrees.
In the brawl now? In the brawl?
Don't break anything, your dad will be pissed.
Yeah.
Stop knocking me.
Grant, they got the Bible game.
What?
The Bible game.
I have 7 months to go.
Was the Fifth Element and the Abe's Odyssey yours?
That's mine. Yeah. Yeah.
Easy.
You don't have to charge me?
Please.
He's touching my
I know. Please.
I don't like this. Can you let go of my arm?
Yeah, let go of my arm. What about this, Grant? You ever,
Old sports games.
Neo Contra?
Hey,
I have that.
is it good?
I haven't played it.
I need to find a way out of here.
I got in a trade with collecting with Corey.
Squirtle! Come on.
Puppeteer? What is that? Hey, they got Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition. What is it? Game of the Year edition, Fallout 3. It's only $5. Man.
Oh, I thought you said different
Well, yeah,
brand.
for so $6 to put down for Letterman. All right.
Man, I was looking at it, but oh, is it everything? It's all together?
Xbox One games, $250.
No, it's for everything, but it's an Xbox.
Xbox One games, Xbox 360 games, and a PlayStation 3.
What?
Literally in a class.
The hell is that?
That's cool.
In Georgia.
I mean, that's awfully high.
Yeah, for all that.
I mean, there's nothing there that's, you know, maybe I'd pay to.
It's, you know, it just has good audio. All that work. Thank you. Thanks. Video games? No, just this stuff, but this, I don't think there's any old ones in there.
How much are the games?
$3-4, you know, so usually. I just
Okay.
Better or worse?
Better. What's that? Game Boy game? I mean,
Oh, cool.
Midway. Check what's inside.
Madden 07. What's this? Rumble Roses? It's a Konami.
This is,
wrestling.
yeah, we'll open it up. It's not the right game, but I'll see.
yeah, you should check.
Yeah, no, I
inside,
just- I mean,
'cause,
I-
once in a while, yeah,
They get mixed up, but I mean, I'll still.
Yeah.
Simpsons.
Yeah, I think that's a series. I don't know how
Yeah.
they got in there. There might be movies in there too. I do the other Flea market. Yeah, it's a few game systems. There's another place. I think there might be a PlayStation 3 underneath there. Oh, yeah, let me keep this.
The PS2.
PS2,
Memory card.
multi-tap.
Yeah, there's two wireless controllers, I think, each on that. Or actually, I think there's two extra.
Oh, no, shoot. Actually, I got this one. I lose my wallet every time, so I'm trying to think of a new way of doing it.
Yeah,
The
I gotta get a
360.
chain wallet or something.
keep it in your back pocket, and
Yeah.
it kind of throws your whole hips off, kind of, if it's thick and sitting down.
I mean, it doesn't have the right game in it, but what do you want to do on that?
I've got $3.
We need another copy of Battlefront. Ooh, no. Let's take this one.
There you are, sir.
Thank you.
You want a bag?
No, I'm gonna throw it in my backpack. You know what I forgot though? I forgot I brought a trash bag with me to inline, in case it starts raining.
Oh,
Out of the
yeah.
car. Oh well.
Well, we have umbrellas. They're very pricey when it's raining.
See that? See the 360?
I don't need a 360, but that's the
It's the Elite.
The only problem with that is, no, you
that's
know what?
Xbox One.
Listen,
Xbox One.
$20 on that, right? Because it doesn't have the power supply,
Yeah.
right? But it's practically new,
Yeah. Well,
And I'm probably gonna sell at the other flea market, fast.
What other flea market you go to?
Seacon?
Yep.
Okay.
We're there all the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
where we
no
came
kidding.
from.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where we came from, the Providence area. I came
Oh.
Attleboro,
Oh,
Kentucky.
no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We
probably
go to
see me
Grafton.
down there. I set up just
It's
about
this
every
you, right?
Sunday.
It's scratchy.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
All right.
What's
That,
this?
it's a good game. It's a mystery solver kind of deal. Whoops.
Did you do 2 for $5?
I can't. I gotta charge $3. I'm
Okay.
sorry. We pay you. I rent here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You could ask,
On the
right?
games, I don't swing that much because $3 is a pretty good price. But I'll tell you what. I'll do these for $5.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Yeah, we might come back on the way back. If,
We might see you in the
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. All right.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys
Oh yeah.
and gals.
25.
Go 10 on.
Flip it over. Yeah,
I
show
know.
that.
I know. Sealed. No price on this.
Oh really?
Yeah, but it's sealed. I would love to get this.
Yeah, You might have that, sweetheart. Please be careful. Use 2 hands.
What you do and put my phone down somewhere.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dad, do you can have the phone?
Yeah, it's in the backpack. Yeah. What the hell is this?
Don't stop running. Don't stop shooting. Don't stop thinking because you're expendable.
Bum, 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 bum. I don't. But I don't know. Always a siphon filter. This looks like a crazy mech game.
Anything in the 360 stuff?
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, this needs the gun. That's what that is.
Defender. Road blaster. You see that?
What?
Oh.
Wow. No, it's clean, right?
Yeah.
What are these? Oh, I already looked at that. Ah, dude, I wish I had it.
You can get it for like $12. It's light. What's there?
Full for it? Yeah.
I mean, it's mint.
Yeah, we're all set. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so.
Can you use a Nintendo cable?
No. I almost want that just to have it. Yeah.
This looks really cool, but not at that price.
Well, ask him what he says.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Hey.
Oh, let me see what he says on these.
Let it
You
go.
started.
Oh, yeah. Rap star.
It's all
Heavenly Sword.
original. I might actually start doing the original Xbox again.
I don't know if I. Oh, look at this. I'm looking right at it.
So, oh, Summer, you're in charge.
Yeah, I'm just taking it from you. Punch bowl.
Dude!
It's a punch bowl.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. What is it? Oh, shizzy. What's that?
Oh, Dreamcast. Ooh.
I didn't pick up. See, this is the thing about not picking up the right stack. What was
That's what
it?
she said.
I'm not gonna take it. Don't worry, asshole.
That's fine.
Ooh, watch out though. It doesn't
Can
look
you
bad.
feel it?
What?
Oh, Dad, this turtle
No.
is over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joy.
You alright, Blake? You doing good? What's the matter? Huh? Cramp? You need a drink? Hey, this is
Not the right one. You want it just with the.
yours. Just take one, Blake. I don't care what you take, buddy. As long as I get a drink.
It's a
when I
mech
start
game.
1:30, I don't care.
Mech Assault.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Right. He's got the original Xbox right there too. I might. Honestly, dude, there's some games that aren't that bad.
Did you put that
Hey, Dad.
What?
Virtual Fighter back?
Oh, I gave it to you, didn't I?
No.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Is it?
I have that at home, sweetheart. To be honest.
You do?
Yeah.
I mean, aside from that, that's pretty clean.
Yeah, I know.
You can't really feel it. I think it should just.
Phone. Look at all these games, bro.
He's now asking 300.
No, I mean he was asking 600. But like I said, did he get rid of the
Fantasy
you know
Star.
what? Is it Fantasy Star? Yep. See? It's all the shit that I saw last time.
It doesn't say frame. There's no book though.
Dude, I could.
How much money you got?
I got 100. But I got like 120. Or something. Where is this? Yeah, and then you got like Sega cards.
Yeah.
I mean, look. My hero. I mean, look at.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him too. You asking 600? I could have worked with him on that.
Round 7 sees 21.
How is this stuff still here? How did-
Because he was asking too
Look.
much. With 26 games? Is that what it is?
Yeah, look at dude.
Yeah.
Afterburner, black belt, gate. What the fuck is that? Why does that look like a kid?
Shoplifting.
Where is this guy?
What's that?
Oh, that's $75 all day long. 75. Sure, American made. Go to Harbor Freight, you can spend 60 and go snap, and then have to re-drill it and take all the bolts
Is it?
out. Okay.
Yeah.
You want junk?
Wow,
you
I'm
buy
dripping.
junk.
Yeah, me too.
All, look at the jaws in it. Brand new. Still in place. It's a $300 bolt.
check any of these.
Yeah. I don't know.
What the hell is that?
No way. What did I say earlier? It's not even the right.
You gotta kid me. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it's not even the right case. I picked it up because I saw the NTSC. I gotta find the guy. Hey guys, what's going on? Justin here. So today is Monday. I was super busy yesterday. We went out to Brimfield and a whole bunch of places. We left at 7 and get back to like 6 at night. And a buddy of mine came over, so I actually just never had time to look at my video, do a video. So you guys are probably seeing this on Tuesday, since I'm doing the recording now, and I have somewhere to be at about 6 o'clock till about 8 o'clock. So, sorry, it's a little late, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna start with the beginning of the week. I was on vacation all week. I did some hunting in places that we've never been to. Grant and I went out on Tuesday, pretty much all day with his kids, and we went around to a bunch of different places and found some stuff. Left empty-handed from some places. The rest of the week was kind of a bust. I did go out pretty much every day and go look around, but didn't find much. So we're gonna dive right in. I've got stuff from all over the place. I'll just kind of explain it as I go along. So the first place we went to that we found anything was the time capsule. Went in there, they had some games, they had a bunch of manuals, not manuals, but game guides. They had them 3 for $10. I don't normally pick them up, but a couple of them were like horror based and games that I had, so I grabbed them. Those were, I grabbed for the PS1, mainly I grabbed this one because it was PS1, so it was older, but also, why not, Apocalypse. I grabbed that. I got Fear 2, and I grabbed Dark Watch. Like I said, I paid $10 for the 3 of those, which was nice. And then I grabbed 2 games there, one that I kind of regret at the time grabbing, because I found it later on in the day for almost half price and in much better condition. But what are you going to do? You have no idea you're going to run across these things. I grabbed Dark Angel for my PS2 collection. I know it's a cheap game. I don't know anything about it, but it's cheap. I've seen it around before. And I grabbed this game. I've seen it before. It looks like it could be fun. I ended up finding this later on in the day somewhere else for $5. I paid $9. I probably shouldn't have, but I don't know. I was just in the mood to buy something. Death Trap Dungeon on the PS1. So that was kind of cool to go there and see some stuff. They had a bunch of stuff they hadn't put out yet, so we got to check that out, but nothing special. Most of their stuff is right at eBay or just under. Nice place to go. They got tons of stuff, comic books, toys, and video games. Mostly comic books. They got some vinyl there too. But our whole point for Tuesday was going down to a friend's store in New Bedford called Games to Gold. They also have a store at the random flea market that we go to, and we decided to actually go to their store. And as per usual, they hooked us up. Grant got a couple of cool things, traded in some stuff. I traded in a couple of things and got some other stuff that I've been kind of looking for, and not really looking for, but when I saw it I knew I wanted to have it. Everything I got there was PlayStation stuff. I grabbed four games. The first game I grabbed was ODT Escape or Die Trying on the PS1. Like I said, these prices I didn't pay them. This game I've kind of been looking for a while because I love the movie, and this thing is in really nice shape. I don't know if the game's any good. I'm assuming not because I'm pretty sure it's a pretty cheap game. It was The Fifth Element. Very happy to find that for super cheap. I traded a couple junk games and a controller and basically got this for free, is I already have the normal one, but this is the collector's edition. I like collector's edition stuff. Soul Calibur 4. Sorry about the glare. It's a huge metal box. See if I can open this real quick. It's a tin, nice tin. You open up the tin, and it obviously has set game. It's got like a little trading card with extra content on it. It's got a code in the back. It came with a poster. It came with apparently a little pen, an art book, and a t-shirt, which is still in the wrapper and is going to stay in the wrapper. So that was kind of cool. I got that for a real good deal. And this other one, Grant spotted first, but let me have it because we know I'm a big fan of this series and horror in general, but this is really cool to have. It's Dead Space 2 Collector's Edition. The cool thing is it's got, let's see if I can get this out real quick. It's got, let's see, like a little, you know, promos and stuff. It's got like art cards. It's got the soundtrack. This is the same soundtrack I picked up, by the way, but this one's open, so maybe I'll actually check out the soundtrack. It's got the game, and it's got this really cool thing, which took me forever to figure out how to open it. And I'm gonna have to put all this stuff back. This was the whole extra thing. It's the line gun from the game. It's just like a little, and it lights up. It's really cool. That was kind of the main reason I really wanted it, was the line gun. But still, I like stuff like that, so I was glad to get that. And like I said, I got it for a very, very nice price. So moving on for that day, like I said, we went to some pawn shops, and some of them, they were all the same name pawn shop, but they all kind of did their own thing. The first one I went to, and the only one I think I really bought anything at, I got The Puppeteer on the PS3. I paid $3 for that guy. I popped it in and tried it. It's actually kind of a fun game. And then I grabbed this, and she goes, "Oh, it's an old sports game. It's $1." I'm like, I'll take that for $1. NCAA 14. If I ever find it on the PS3, I might hang on to it. But for now, that's gonna be a recouper, because I should be able to get about $30 out of that. And then we went to GameStop to trade a few things in, and unfortunately Grant got locked out. I am now unlocked, and he's locked. But I happened to see this on the way out while I was just kind of perusing around. I'd never seen it before, but it's a horror game, and it's a survival horror on the Wii. It's on the lower cost end, but I'm assuming that it might go up in price at some point, because a lot of this stuff tends to go up at different times. Is Just Calling. I wouldn't say The Calling, but it's Just Calling. It's in really nice shape, and I got it for the elite price. It's not something apparently you come across often. I mean, yeah, you can go on eBay and buy it, but who wants to do that? So the rest of the week I didn't really find anything. Fast forward to yesterday, Sunday. Like I said, we went to Brimfield. We went to a bunch of Savers. We went, wherever we could, and we got some stuff. I found a couple things. I'm gonna save two things for the very end, because I don't know if I got video of it or not. To tell you the truth, I can't remember. If I did, then you already know what I'm talking about. I first picked up these 3 games, 2 from one guy, 1 from another. I got DOA 2. It's in pretty nice shape. I got this one. I thought this was the more expensive one, but I mean, I paid short money for it, so it's not a big deal at all. It'll just go in my trade bucket. Is Professor Layton and the Curious Village. And then I grabbed this game just because it was a PS1 game. It's super mint, and it looks like it could end up being fun. It's called Expendable. So those were nice. Aside from the other 2 things I'll show in a minute, that's pretty much everything I picked up at Brimfield. Then I said, like, we went to Savers. So Savers produced some fun stuff. One Savers we went to, the cool thing yesterday was Friends and Family Day, so everything was 50% off. Well, video games were 50% off. So I picked this up at one Savers for $1. And the only reason I picked it up is because it has the demo on it for Silent Hill 4. And anything with Silent Hill on it. I actually got to check and see if I have this, to be honest with you. It's Jam Pack Volume 11. And like I said, it's got the demo on it for Silent Hill 4. So that's why I grabbed that. And then I grabbed all these at my local Savers. The cool thing is I've become pretty friendly with the manager there. Really cool guy. And a couple of these were literally just put on the shelf. And then the rest of them were in the back. Oops. The rest of them were in the back, and he asked one of the ladies to come out and price them. So she priced them real quick and then brought them out to us. So the best one out of the bunch, it's a little scratchy, unfortunately. I got to test it to see if it works, but the best one out of the bunch, I think price-wise, is Test Drive Eve of Destruction. I paid $1.50 for that. I grabbed Sega Classics. Again, paid $1.50 for that guy. Risen on the 360. I got Fracture on the PS3. You'll see a theme here. What is this? Dragon Age Awakening. It's the expansion. Grab that. Renaissance of Fate. I think it's Renaissance of Fate. Yeah, Renaissance of Fate. Dark Souls 1. Excuse me. God of War Ascension. Demon Souls. And the two better PS3 games. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of White Witch. And Catherine. So I grabbed all those. Those were all half price, which was nice. Which was actually, I think, a really good deal on a lot of those. I mean, I paid $2.50 or less on each of them, so you can't go wrong, especially when they price them for you personally and then take them out. So that was cool. I also grabbed these at GameStop yesterday because we were just stopping at random GameStops along the way, so why not? I got these for like $2 something each. Is Risen 2, Dark Water, right? Yeah, Dark Water is, sorry, on the PS3. And I got Dark Kingdom, Untold Legends Dark Kingdom. That was apparently a launch title on the PS3. I didn't realize that. But, like I said, cheap PS3 games, I'll pick them up. Why not? I grabbed this today, actually, after work. This one is one of the more expensive ones. I paid $5 for it, but I'm going to definitely flip this because I don't really have any interest in keeping it. I know they're supposed to be good games, but I don't collect for this system, so why keep it? It's Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. So, and it's complete. It's all there. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. What am I missing? What am I missing? Nothing. I showed everything except for those two things. All right. I also made a trade with a guy on Instagram. This is the second trade. The first trade we made is, I don't know if it's somewhere close by. Yeah. We made a trade for Brotherhood of Steel on the PS2, which is something I've been wanting for a while, and Fatal Frame on the PS2. So I've been wanting those for a while and made a nice trade. He sent everything, I sent everything. We were both happy. And then he comes back to me a couple days later and he's like, hey, I got more stuff. Are you interested in any of these? And I said, yeah, sure. So I actually have to send my end out still because he sent his end out really quick and I unfortunately have not had time. But I traded basically, I think one of these was a throw-in to try to keep the box in good condition. I'm assuming anyway. Let's see, the Legend of Zelda box. It's just the box in styrofoam. I have everything else for it, so that'll complete mine. And the Adventure of Link box. Again, this is just the box and styrofoam. This one's in not bad shape. The other one's a little worse for wear, but not too bad. Nice condition. I have a Link Complete there, but mine's the gray cart version, so I'll have to keep an eye out for the gold cart and finish that one up. The game that was just stuck randomly inside is Super Mario Bros. Like I said, I think that was just thrown in to keep it together. Another game that was put in for the trade is something else I've been looking for a while. I have it on the Xbox, but I wanted it on the PS3. I'm sorry, on the PS2, and I'm a huge fan of this series in general for TV, so I was glad to get this. I definitely want to give it a whirl at some point. It is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Chaos Bleeds. So I was glad to get that. Very happy with that. So last but certainly not least, walking around Brimfield, it was almost noon, and we were just about done, and a little dejected because we didn't find anything really good. He found a couple things, I had found a couple things. I think at that point I had only spent like $10, which was alright, you know, because it's not really a place to find games, but you never know, so you gotta go. So he just kind of walks over to a booth where nobody is, and he's just kind of going through CDs, and I'm just kind of standing off to the side with his kids, and we're just standing there, and I'm like, what's taking so long? It's just CDs. So I walk over to him, and he's like, oh, I just found some CDs, and he found a copy of he found a soundtrack of Street Fighter from the movie. So I was like, oh, that's cool. So I just kind of pick up a handful of CDs, and there's a couple games mixed in. Found Madden, which was kind of cool, but not really. But it's still kind of neat to see games mixed in with CDs. So I found that, and then I found, what else did I find? Not Need for Speed, Gran Turismo. Found Gran Turismo. So I was like, I don't need either of those. So I pick up another stack, and when you pick up stacks of CDs, you first kind of look, at least I do, I look for the NTSC on the side, because that's the first giveaway, because sometimes the titles look just like a CD title. And I found this sitting there, and I opened it up expecting it not to be there, and it was there. It's in nice shape. It was Intelligent Cube. So that was cool to find, and I was really stoked to find a game, and I was like, well, it's gonna be somewhere around $5, so that was a good deal. So kind of still flipping through, and the funny thing is, earlier in the day, I mean, before we even got to Brimfield, I actually mentioned if I found this game for like $50, I was gonna buy it. Well, digging through the games, I think it was maybe the heat getting to me or what, I saw this, and the actual back insert to this was on top, and I was like, oh look, it's a soundtrack. And Grant just kind of like goes, I'm done, and walks away, because I didn't really look at it, and I did, because on the side the insert said Family Game Night for the PS2, for the PS1, I'm sorry. And I'm like, alright, so this is what I saw, okay, when I opened it up. You guys are gonna know what it is right away. Alright? That's what I saw when I opened it up. It was pulled out of the insert. It wasn't there. Like, you couldn't see the game. And then I was like, oh, I thought it was a soundtrack. And then we pulled the paper off, and lo and behold, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The manual is missing, unfortunately, but I can't complain. I got this in Intelligent Cube for $5 for the pair. So, I mean, looking for the manual is going to be nothing. Either that, or I'll pick up a complete copy and sell this to recoup some of the money on that. Grant was a little upset. I mean, like he said, you know, fair is fair, because we do it to each other all the time. I mean, he was going through another box, I was going through a box and just picking up stacks, and I happened to find that one. It's total luck, because, like, you know, if you guys remember a couple months back, I totally looked over Castlevania Bloodlines, and I mean, I looked over it, and he came in and grabbed it. He caught me slipping. I can't even say I caught him slipping on this, because I saw it long before he did. Otherwise, he would have grabbed it. And that's how we go. You know, whoever sees it first gets it. That way, it's fair. You know, neither of us fight over it. He's gotten some really nice stuff. I've gotten some really nice stuff doing it that way. And I've never been bitter about it. And I'm assuming he's never been bitter about it, because that's how we do it. It's fair. I think if anybody was pissed, we wouldn't be doing this together anymore every Sunday. I have a lot of fun doing it, but that's everything I got for the week. Those were my two favorite finds. Really, the Castlevania was probably my number one favorite find of the week. I was really glad to get that and add it to the collection, because I was actually trying to, earlier this week, make a trade with Gamers Manuel for it, but he had already sold his copy, so unfortunately, I said, hey, the next one you get, I want. Which still might hold true, because I want a complete copy, because I like complete games. But anyway, so that's that, guys. Rolling into that, I just want to say thank you for all my new and old subscribers. The channel's growing pretty well. I put out 3 videos last week. This week I'm probably only going to get out 1. I might get out 2, just because I literally am working every night this week, minus tonight. So I'm literally going to go from my full-time job to my part-time job almost every night. I might have like an hour in between, so I might try to punch something out if I can find the time, maybe do something over the course of a couple days and get something out for Friday too. But you guys are already going to see this on Tuesday. It just shows how busy I am. But yeah, that's it. The contest winner for this week, I wrote it down this time, guys, because I'm not terrible, is I Love SpongeBob 26. So I know you've been watching the channel for a while. You do comment quite a bit, and I appreciate it. So definitely hit me up through Instagram or my Facebook page and send me your information. I'll get you out a random game. So thanks as always. So we'll go with, for this week, it's another PlayStation heavy week, as you can tell. I don't know if I have anything Nintendo here except for the 3DS game, to be honest with you. What are you going to go with? There's a little bit of a theme with 2 of the games, is Bruce Willis. Because obviously he was in The Fifth Element, and he's the cover boy for this one. Because he's right there, people, on Apocalypse. That's fine. Oops, he's right here. So just put Bruce Willis. That'll be our key phrase for the week. So like I said, it's going to be a busy week for me, but so is life. It's how we roll. It's how I make my money. It's how I get to do my game hunting. The best part is money I make from my other job, and money I make from selling stuff and keeping stuff in the collection makes it so I never have to touch my real life money. My full-time money goes to other stuff, which I never touch for this stuff. The only time I ever do is if it's personal stuff I'm keeping, then I might use a little bit here and there, but not much. And that's the way to do it. If you can supplement your outside income and not have to use your real life money, it makes it a whole lot easier, because then you don't have to worry about bills, you don't have to worry about car stuff, you don't have to worry about gas, you don't have to anything. And that way you can also set yourself to a budget. Hey, this week I've got $20 to spend. This week I've got $100 to spend. Whatever it is, if you set yourself to a limit, you can have fun doing it. It also makes it fun sometimes to try to make that buck stretch a little bit further. But if you want to see me delve into that, definitely watch my my Sunday morning banter video. I have one out so far. I want to try to get another one out, but it probably won't be, till at least next week, because we didn't do one last Sunday because the kids were with us, and I don't want to put the kids in it. So anyway, that's that, guys. As always, check out my Instagram, my Facebook page, my eBay page. I have been slacking, but I did have some stuff up that sold really quick, so I got to get that out as well. If you guys need to get in touch with me, Facebook, Instagram. Facebook's probably the easiest way because it notifies me when I'm on there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So check out my other videos, check out my new stuff coming out. You guys will probably see this Tuesday. Hopefully it's not any longer than that, but I'm going to work on it tonight when I come back home. And yeah, so now I'm rambling, so we're going to end this. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, peace out.